Hey guys, Erik Kyle here, publisher of Great Lakes Scuttlebutt magazine. I'm excited to be at the annual In-Water Boat Show up there in Bay Harbor, Michigan. A beautiful show at a beautiful venue. Hey, I'm standing here with
Phil Croff.
Phil Croft. He's with a company called Croft Craft. These are some pretty interesting boats. I wanted to tell you a little bit more about them, so I'm going to turn you over to Phil. Okay, Phil, how are you today, sir?
I'm doing good, Erik. How about yourself?
Good. Hey, at a venue like this, how could I be doing anything other than fantastic? Hey, these are some pretty interesting boats, Phil. Can you tell our readers just a little bit more about what these Croft Crafts are and what they're used for?
Yeah, these are drift boats.
Okay.
I'm a guide up here in Emmett County. I guide the Sturgeon River quite often, and we put people in them and we drift down. They're oar powered, so that's kind of what we've got going on. I build them actually in my shop. It's about 9 miles north of here.
Okay.
Of Bay Harbor.
So the quality of these boats look absolutely remarkable. I mean, the woodwork and all that is pretty phenomenal. Can you walk us through the process on building one of these boats?
Yeah, basically, if you want to come over here, Erik.
Sure.
We can kind of go through this one as an example.
Sure.
This is my guide, one of my guide boats.
Okay.
I start with white cedar, like a pile of white cedar. They're all built about a 1/4 inch. And I build the panels first. Most people will start with plywood as their structures when they bend their wood. I do a cold mold process. So the first thing I do is I strip everything out, machine it all out, and then I put it together and I fiberglass it, and I make panels, if you will.
Okay.
And then I can have, at that point, something to start molding the boat with.
Okay. That's a pretty strong boat if you're starting off with that rather than the plywood.
Yeah, well, I mean, cedar's very light, so it's probably not as strong as plywood until you get it all lammed up.
Right.
So in that process, we create strength.
Okay.
And then the other part of the strength is the polyurethane liner that we spray on the outsides.
Okay.
It's called speed liner. And with this process, it adds structure to the outside and the inside of the boat. I spray the floors on the inside, and I spray the outsides on the bottom.
So let me get this straight. You just plop this in the river, one guy sits up there, another guy sits back there, or 2 other guys sit back there, and you guys are just fly fishing the river the whole time.
That's what we do, absolutely. We get out, in particular spots, and we wade here and there.
Sure.
Full day trip comes with a grilled lunch, and is $325.
Okay.
And then a half day trip is $225. And yeah, I mean, I can accommodate two people, 2 clients, myself, and with all the gear in there and 3 people, the boat only drafts about 3.5 to 4 inches, so we can go in some pretty thin water when it gets low in the summertime up here.
That is absolutely amazing. Okay, so if we wanted to buy one of these boats, what kind of price point are we looking at?
Well, it's interesting that you asked. That structure is kind of changing as we speak right now. The 2-seater has been recently picked up by the Orvis company.
Okay.
They're retailing that for $10,000.
Okay.
It will be on the website probably late August, September.
Okay.
At that point, we're, like I said, restructuring our prices because this one was at $95. And now that's complete. That's with the trailer. I build the oars in the trailers also.
Right.
So we're probably going to bump the 3-seater up to about $13,500, $14,000.
Gotcha.
Point.
Okay. And if we wanted to find out some more information, Phil, about these boats and about the charter service, where do we go? What do we do?
I've got a website. It's croffcraft.com.
Okay.
And if you want to go on there, my phone number is on there. That's the best way to get a hold of me.
Okay.
I'm not a huge computer individual, which is really bad in this day and age. But yeah,
you do have a website.
I do, absolutely. Croffcraft.com.
Outstanding. Well, I thank you so much for your time today, Phil. It's a lot of good information. Anything else that you'd like to add to tell our readers about?
Yeah, just come on up here and let's go fishing. We'll have a good day on the water.
Amen. Thanks so much, brother. Hey, enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you, sir.